everybody, welcome back to Whiskey Trek. I'm Jackson.
I'm Natalie.
And today on Whiskey Trek, we are totally not filming on the same day that we have been for the last couple of videos. And today, we are filming a video review of 2025 Bombergers, which was graciously donated, supplied, not donated. He's not giving it to us. He's going to take it back. We've just kind of had it for like 2 months or whatever. Anyways, our friend David, who we love very much, thank you, David, got this Bombergers and graciously allowed us to review it for him. So, we're going to go ahead and do that. While I pour this, make sure to go check out our merch website where you can get more things like this shirt, which is embroidered, or this hoodie, which has this printed design on it. There's like 8 variations of this hoodie where you can get the design on the front or on the back. Or
wait, can you see it?
Maybe, yeah. I mean, like, you know, there's all sorts of different kinds of hoodies you can get. Beanies, hats, polos, shirts, long sleeves, you name it.
Support your friends at Whiskey Trek.
Bombergers 2025 release. Now, what is Bombergers? Well, it is Michter's distillate. Well, they don't distill their own stuff. Supposedly, it comes from a place called Schmormen. So, you know, they make other stuff like Schwolge Forest Merge, which I don't know if you could tell what I said, but I think you get the hint. In any case, Bombergers from Michter's comes in at this year at a nice 108 proof, I believe. Yes. 108 proof. What it is, it's Kentucky straight bourbon that's aged in some sort of like fancy finished oak. Like the way that they age it is different or something like that. I just watched the Bourbon Junkies review this, and even they didn't freaking know what the difference was. The script is also incredibly hard to read. Can you see the script?
I bet that's way too dark.
Yeah, that is way too dark. We need a light that shows like right there, and I can like show you stuff. Anyways, the script is really small. Bomberger's Declaration Bourbon honors the legacy of the former distillery known as Bomberger's in the 1800s, and later as Michter's in the 20th century. Please join us in... Okay, so it doesn't even tell you anything about the friggin... Okay. It's finished in a barrel, or aged in a barrel. That is special, somehow.
Okay.
But who cares? It's Michter's, it's 108 proof, and we're gonna try it. Cheers.
Cheers.
I'll tell you what, it definitely doesn't smell anything like Old Forester.
I can't wink half that good, so.
Well, I winked to the camera like 18 times doing that, so. Totally not sarcastic at all. No, it smells exactly like Old Forester, which is not bad at all. I love Old Forester, in fact. It smells very nice. Let me ask you this, does it smell $110 nice?
Oh. That seems a little high, but it does smell so nice.
Yeah, I would say this smells like a $70 bottle. You know what? I bet you, I haven't had it, but from the reviews I've heard, I bet you the Jack Daniel's Heritage Barrel Finish, that new blue 100 proof one that they came out with, I've seen so many reviews for that, and people rave about that. I think that's $70.
Yeah?
So I bet you that is at least smells this good or better, and should be easier to find. Well, let's taste it and find out.
Okay. Cheers. Cheers.
Wow. A lot of spice up front, actually.
I know.
A lot of spice up front. Is it a little nutty to you?
I was gonna say, it's a sweet nutty.
Mm-hmm.
Especially out of everything we've had tonight.
Yeah. But what kind of nut is that? It's not... the closest I can think of is, what if you made banana nut bread, but with more nuts than bananas?
So are you thinking like walnuts, pecans?
What do you typically make banana nut bread with?
You can make that with either.
Well, not pecans.
Okay, so not pecan. Breaking that down.
I would say it's a mix of walnut and peanut. But unsalted peanut. You know?
Yeah. Totally get that.
Yeah. I will say, so tonight, the night that we're filming this, we just came back from date night. The place we went had Bomberger's PFG, Precision Fine Grain, which is a lower proof than this. It was 50.1%, so 100.2%. 100.2 proof. Goodness. And I will say that they're very similar in one characteristic. Everything is up front and then quickly vanishes afterwards.
Oh, I thought you were going to bring up the nutty thing again.
No, and I don't even think that PFG was that nutty at all. A lot of like waffle and cherry notes.
This is the one where we
like
didn't agree, where you said you thought it died and I was still tasting it. The film is nice.
Well, I don't think... So the PFG has a much better mouthfeel, even though it's lower proof than this does. But I feel like the finish lasts about as long as it does on the PFG. And I think that's kind of a knock on both products. Having only had one pour of the PFG, it's kind of hard to say. But for this is my second time trying it. I wish that the finish was longer. You know what I mean? Like, I think when I really want to sit down and enjoy a whiskey, and I'm paying $110 for it, I think I want it to be a more holistic experience than this kind of is. And I think it tastes fine, but it's not knock your socks off. It doesn't taste or feel like a limited. And it doesn't taste or feel like $110.
Yeah, you put both those in perspective at the same time, and I have to agree even more now.
Yeah. I think if you can't find Bombergers, don't fret. Go somewhere else in the Brown-Forman line. There are so many great options that you can go to and get a similar or better experience. I'm talking across the Old Forester, the Jack Daniels. You know what? Even if you don't really want to go through those routes, I think then 1792 offers a similar-ish profile with its like banana and nut forward profiles and things like that. There's a lot of other things you can do than buy Bombergers. I'm glad that I got to try this, and I'm very thankful to our friend David who bought this. And I do enjoy it, and it does offer a slightly different view of the Old Forester profile. A little bit more peppery and spice forward up front. Less banana, a little bit more nuttiness. So I do appreciate it for that. But I think, to recommend to buyers, I think this is a C-. At $110, I think this is a C-. I think that this is a B+ at 80.
Yeah, I would shift up for that.
But you're not gonna find it at 80. So at $110, which is market price, call it C- and say, you know what, maybe go look at the Old Forester Whiskey Row series one more time before you go to the checkout line. Alright guys, that'll do it tonight at Whiskey Trek. Catch us next time when we're still wearing the same outfits, reviewing some more whiskey here on the channel. Like and subscribe and check out the merch store, guys. Cheers.